How's it going, guys? Baker again with some more. We're all here in MTG Arena today. We're looking at Eriette the Beguiler. Uh, didn't have this card crafted. I looked at it and thought to myself, wow, this is really powerful. I get to steal a creature whenever I attach an aura to something. Why isn't this played more? And that's not how that works. You only get to steal a creature with a permanent if its mana value is lower than or equal to the value of the aura. And not gonna lie, that killed the first build of this deck. It was running a bunch of one-drop auras, and they just don't work with Egret, unfortunately. They said enchant target permanent, you could be stealing lands, but no. Questing Beast, very cool. I have been mana screwed, unfortunately. So, not happening. Add the swords in the deck to protect Egret. Another misconception that went into building this deck is that when Egret dies, they would get the things back, but that's not how Egret actually works. Egret actually works that as long as you control the aura equipped to it. So she doesn't actually need the protection, but I left it in here because I'm bad at keeping my commander alive, so we might as well give it something to keep it alive. 2 power or less. A Bauble. I'll be taking that opponent. GG. No re. Burger Boss, you got me. You got me. It was an exceedingly bad hand, I think. Exceedingly bad. Like the first game I played with it, before I figured out all the quirks, was really good. Mainly because it was just a resource battle. Like we weren't actually using a commander. We were using our supplementary resources to fight over the ability to use our commander. And I got my ability to use my commander, and it immediately failed, and then the Eldrazi murdered me. But for those first few turns, it was really good. Uh, but it was also just kind of an Esper control deck, which is not really, not really the goal. So you need high mana value auras for this deck to work. And part of the problem with that is that the highest mana value aura on Arena is 6. If our opponent plays a 7-drop, we kind of fold. Unfortunately, where we're at. The first Egret, the one not from Thunder Junction, was much better. I miss her a lot. She could do things, you know. Wayfarer's Bauble. I don't know what our basic situation is. I didn't get my basic searchers last game or during my testing. So, like, I'm worried that there are more flaws to this. I don't know. Like, a week and a half of Elden Ring has seriously damaged my magic skills, I think. I'm gonna do it, opponent. I'm gonna ramp one day. You just watch me ramp. I'll do it. Can't stop me. They definitely can. Burnished Hart is very vulnerable to spot removal, and No, opponent, I will not be granting you a 1/1 spirit. It's better than the creature you have, so why would I do that? I'm gonna kill my. I wasn't hovering it for a reason. I wasn't hovering it for a reason. I just pass. See if we can get another piece of removal. Our opponent removal play, I don't feel has been that great because I feel like Cathar Commander probably should have gotten a Burnished Hart instead because Burnished Hart is very lad. Look at all those basics, at least 2 of them. Didn't get a blue source, but don't need one. Just don't need one. Probably Diabolic Intent. They've really been focused on getting this Orzhov Enforcer dead. Are we about to watch the rise of our glorious king, Burnished Hart? Not this turn. We're gonna ramp some more. Any of these. So I guess we get the most EV. And then we discard it because despite being the most EV is not the most valuable thing we can be doing. Alright, we have 12 mana next. Not 12 mana. 2, 3, 9 mana next turn. We're turn away from stealing something with Egreed. Alternatively, we could just cast Egreed, give her protection from red and blue. Attack me, opponent, I dare ya. She's definitely just gonna eat her well. Might leave her in the bin though. 5 is 5 is less than. Ooh, I could have discarded the Celestial Mantle to the key to the archive, and then set up a turn where I reanimated my commander and Celestial Mantle. That would have been fun. Hey yo, opponent, I'm gonna borrow this. Hey yo, opponent, I'm gonna borrow that. You can be my ring. Borrowing stuff is fun. It's just after the printing of Agent of Treachery, it got nerfed into the ground. Like not even funny how bad the borrowing cards after that are. Like the best one out of the bunch is Mind Flare, and Mind Flare has problems, right? Like when it dies, whatever was stolen gets returned, which is not good. Uh, and B, it is just it's a little less expensive, but it's also it doesn't have anything else on it, right? Like Agent of Treachery, if you stole enough stuff, you gotta draw cards. That was really good. But Mind Flare, it steals something, it sits there, and it lives or dies. That's where it's at. All right. Bauble into Boots on turn 3, Commander on turn 4. Crack our Bauble. Next turn we play our Boots in our back street. Grab a blue source. Waterlogged Teachings could be good. The next turn we can play our commander, equip the Boots. Going in for 4. Make a little bit of progress. Eldrazi are a thing, guys. Did you know that Eldrazi are now a thing? Because they're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. The college players on Arena are eating their hearts out. I'd say for a while, this and this was basically all they could do. And now they have Eldritch Tentacle Monster Gods. So they're having fun. Gotta respect the hustle. 2 damage, opponent. I will take it. Mark of the Vampire is a bad card. We just don't have options in this deck. Which is sad. It's very sad. I wish I had options. Like if Ulamog comes down, we're never dealing with that problem. That's a problem that never goes away. Our opponent has 5, 6, 7. I think this one actually. He only casts artifact spells. Like, if you want to cast an artifact spell, great, but you're not going to cast new. That's great. Wealth and Power. You may cast an instant sorcery when it next to counter. Okay. If we hit with this, we can cast our Waterlog Teachings, get a Farewell and something else. And, yeah. Ouch. Opponent. You're a real bother, opponent. I had to get some lifelink up in here. Fix these problems. Alright, this is good. They were like if they had just waited, they probably could have cast Ulamog, and then I would have been sad. But now, I don't gotta worry about that. Can I? I can't minions return, and the other one. Tapped it is. It'll be mine now. Is it just too slow though? Like, am I gonna get annihilated? What we really want to do is then waterlog teachings the turn before Ulamog comes down, so we can just exile that before it becomes an issue. Queen's Tower can go to the bottom. Kind of sucks. Alrighty then. Minions return. That do be mine. Um, we can waterlog teachings too. Okay, fair enough. There's a benefit to stealing dorks, apparently. Right. Farewell's not. This could be funny, but it's not gonna work. It could be funny, but it won't work. They're one land off, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they have it. They legitimately have it. Okay, they're booting up. That's that too mana they could afford to spend? Bro, if I get an Ulamog mana drain, highlight of my career. This is even better. Yeah, I think we give our opponent back their Ornithopter and just let it happen. We just let it happen. They're not gonna hit a creature off of me. Opponent, really? I am just gonna kill you. Okay. Wait, what do you have ward from? Ward sacrifice 2 permanents. Yeah. Sure, I will take that. I'll take that. Oh! I made a mistake! Alright, GG. Punt, 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 punt. I think I'm gonna end it off there. That was a horrible punt. We had the mana drain in hand. We could have just solved the problem. I just wanted to steal the Ulamog. I was greedy. I lost because I was greedy. G. G. If you enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.